Last time on Mastering Minecraft, our hero tackled a monumental double challenge, mastering the art of villager breeding and completing the Hobbit hole's final touches. With a fully functional villager breeder now up and running and the Hobbit retreat boosting and cozy bedroom and bathroom, progress soared to new heights. But with these projects complete, what's next on the horizon? What epic builds or tricky challenges await in this week's episode? There's only one way to find out. And just as a quick reminder, it is this narration what makes this episode truly legendary. If you agree, and I know you do, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And I'm gonna press this button now. Uh-oh. Ha! We got him! What? You thought I was joking last time when I said I'd blow him up? Well, surprise! Hello dear kneecap community and welcome to this week's episode. How's everyone doing? I hope, as always, you had a fantastic week and an even better weekend. My week has been pretty relaxing, which means I'm full of energy and ready to dive into this week's episode. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this week's checklist. Alright, so for today's episode we are picking up Project Pathway once again. The last thing we did there, we worked on the garden and the promenade, I think. So today we're taking a step further by creating an auditorium, a place where wisdom is shared and people can gather to listen in an incredible atmosphere. After the auditorium, we'll move on to building a library, which will be one of our bigger builds on the server, I think. The focus here will be on integrating structures into the natural terrain, much like the Hobbit hole, but on a far larger scale. So, to start, we'll work on the pathway leading to both the main entrance and the side entrance, while also referring the exterior design of the entire build. With that said, I would have said, let's get started. So, okay, like I said, so today's focus is going to be how to build structure into the environment given. And I was thinking about Project Pathway, and I was thinking particularly about this part here. So we have mapped out that you wanted to build something where the smooth stone blocks are, but I didn't know how to use that space. So I thought maybe it would be cool if we could integrate some buildings into the environment here. So that means our environment today is going to be the hill, or what is that? Yeah, it's a hill. Not a mountain yet, but it's a big hill. So, the auditorium. First, what came into mind was those surroundings here. So I didn't know what to do with those surroundings, but I knew I had to do something because I find them quite gorgeous. Okay, and I didn't know how to connect the promenade with the mountainside or the hillside. So I thought about how can I use this circular shape. So when I began putting on some blocks, I thought, hey, it quite looks like a stage. So I built kind of an, bowl into it, and the rest came just by the looks of what I've improvised. So let me show you guys what it turned out to be and then what the additional thought process was behind the build. So get ready to eat some kneecaps. Let's go. Yes, so this is basically the stage-like structure that I was talking about. And from here on, I thought about, hey, we need to merge the shrine area, the promenade, and the mountain. So we used the circular shape to merge it with mountain and promenade. But at the promenade, we have some turf blocks. They are going to have their moment now, if you want to say it so. And yeah, the diorite I used because we had it at the promenade, and the white color combines well with the shrine. So hang on and get ready for some more kneecaps. And we have our little auditorium here. So, as I said, you see the chiseled tough, you see the tough stairs, and some lightning that is lighting up the place. And I think it is a tiny little piece, but it makes the whole area have more purpose, if you know what I mean. And what the only thing now is that we have to do is the exterior, so we have to place some seats, and what we have to do is we have to place some bushes, because that will merge the whole thing with the garden exterior, and then we've finished and move on to the library. So let's go! There's a lot of kneecaps to eat today. And here we are back with the finished auditorium. I hope you guys like the build. Like I said, I think it's filling the space with a kind of purpose. And now that it matches the environment, like the promenade and the shrine, it's just a perfect fit. So what we saw with this building, we had this curvature here, which was at the beginning of the hill, and we used it and built the auditorium in that curvature. And so that's basically the first part of the checklist. And now we're going into the second part of the checklist, which is the library, which is going to be a different kind of including building into the environment, because what we did now, we had an empty space here and filled it out. But what we're going to do with the library is we are going to integrate it into the environment, which means the environment is going to be part of the building. So, with that said, let's not waste any more time and get to the main dish and eat some more kneecaps. And here we are back with the main entrance built. It was a hassle, man, I tell you, but we finished it. And yeah, what do you think of the first impression? As you can see, it seems like the library is inside of the hill. So this is what I meant with the hill being a part of the library or of the building, which is a way how to utilize your environment. And I would have said, let's not waste any more time and continue with the side entrance. Haha! So we have the side entrance finished, and the two entrances together, they make that thing just a little bit more complete. We have the exterior to do, and that's what we're going to do next. But if you take a look at the building as itself, it looks amazing. It doesn't matter from where you're looking at. It seems like it's built in the hill. The only thing that I'm not so proud of is this part here. This kind of looks odd, but you know what? I think I'm going to correct that off episode. But other than that, it looks amazing. And for now, you know what it means. One more time, the last time for today. Get ready to eat some kneecaps. And here we are back with the exterior finished. And I'm so happy how it turned out. Let me walk you through this. So we've been to the to the shrine. I watched too much Lord of the Rings, man. From the shrine, we move towards library through this beautiful corridor here. And then we are at an unfinished part, actually. I want to make a spot where people can rest or read a book here. So that's why I haven't touched this part yet. So let's continue. You finished reading your book and you want to bring it back. So you walk up the stairs. La 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 la. Oh my god. La la la. Okay, you walk up the stairs and then you're in front of the main entrance of the library. I think the copper bulbs, they add an extra detail to the whole thing. I switched up the light sources from the bulbs to the redstone lamp. And if you want to return the book, you see there's just a bunch of dirt inside the library. So you just take the book and you take it with you. No, so the interior we're going to do in another episode, but we walk towards the side entrance. It's the same thing. I think the granite mangrove combination looks really, really good, and top it off with copper. I think it's a combination not a lot used, and I tried to add some brown glass because I thought, you know, when glass is weathery, like in the old buildings, it kind of is greenish brown, brownish color. That's what I tried here, and I think it looks awesome. And of course our amazing auditorium. So I would have said we're finished for this week's episode. Let us recap one more time what we've done, and then I'll see you guys off. Oh boy, that's a wrap for this week's episode of Mastering Minecraft. I'm kind of bummed out. I used the whole day for creating the episode, but it was so much fun, but I had to focus a lot. So we've made some serious progress on Project Pathway. We completed the auditorium with its stage, seating and exterior design, perfect for gathering and sharing wisdom. Then we shifted our focus to the library, where we laid out the pathway, built both the main and the side entrance, and tied it all together with some incredible exterior work. And yeah, of course, Project Pathway isn't finished yet, so isn't the library. We have a lot to do on it, but we made a big jump today in its progress. I hope you liked the episode. I hope you enjoyed this week's build as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to join the Kneecap community. As always, let me know in the comments what you thought of the design and if there's anything you'd like to see in future episodes. And always remember, a kneecap a day keeps the stress away. It's been your Kneecap, and I'll see you all next week. Bye bye!